Hi guys, and after a while it's that time again. Which is better? Dawn of the Damned by Necrophobic or A Third of the Poison by Hellripper? And we're gonna start right now. While Necrophobic are one of those bands that haven't changed much over the years, and unlikely will, being the curious person that I am, I gave Dawn of the Damned a listen. Necrophobic sounds like Necrophobic. You don't need to hear Dawn of the Damned to know this, but surprisingly enough, the band sounds extremely passionate here, piercing tremolo passages that harken all the way back to the Dark Side era, rapidly emerge between the thundering drum passages and create an aura of controlled yet diabolic chaos that is undeniably necrophobic-esque. As notable right away, the blasphemous yet dynamic attack of Darkness Be My Guide. Blast beats intensify certain moods when necessary, yet Dawn of the Damned certainly doesn't need to depend on them, which allows the album to breathe from time to time. Not that I don't take into consideration the non-stop blast beating of Necrophobic here and there, but intensity for intensity's sake isn't always everything. Back since the Mark of the Necrogram, Anders Stråkirk screams about the usual topics you'd expect of this band. While he doesn't sound as gruff as he once did, his raspy delivery matches Dawn of the Damned well enough. But here comes the most interesting part. Dawn of the Damned sounds apparently diverse, yet at the same time, Necrophobic's intensity remains present, resulting in a few tracks that aren't necessarily Necrophobic-esque nature, but work within the band's satanic favour. The icy guitar cuts of Totarian Winds owe perhaps more to the Bathory-esque era of Blood, Fire, Death than anything else, and the result of is a welcoming mini-epic that recalls lost souls triumphantly marching towards the gates of hell. The Shadows sounds like a good old horror tale King Diamond had come up with, and with thanks to its catchy appeal, it's about as fun as Necrophobic will ever be. At last, Devil Spawn's attack might as well be the band's most ripping, thrash-like creation since the Eternal Silence era, where Anders Stråkirk's raspy roars match Destruction Schreimer's glass-shattering wails. But there's even more. The two epic compositions that are already notable as they both reach the 7-minute mark. How these guys have managed to keep it going, I'll never know, but more power to them. This album sounds like a recognisable yet appealing record that caught me off guard in the best way possible. You simply can't go wrong with this album. Now, what do you get when you artificially inseminated Zeus' semen into Durga's ovaries? Bred the ensuing demon child in captivity for 25 years. Filled his heart with a mind with rabid thoughts and raw destruction. Trained him in every form of cataclysmic weaponry, and you have unleashed upon the world what he does as he pleases. In other words, you get this album. Now, I've been listening to Hellripper's high-wire, fever-inducing, symbol-annihilating, irrationally violent brand of speed black metal since I first heard it 2 years ago. And I've been truly impressed with how they've consistently outperforms himself with every release since the debut full length, Coagulating Darkness. The influence of Kill 'Em All was obvious, but what I had not fully appreciated back then was just how much deeper James McBain would advance Kill 'Em All's style of old school thrash riffage and tone. This album is the latest milestone in his journey of his, and all his signs indicate that he has still got a lot more to give. Hellripper's songs have a kind of authenticity to them that also make me wonder if McBain is Satan himself. Personally, I hope that's not the case, but his fiery, screechy vocals add another layer of authenticity to his already dark as fuck record, dialing the knob of intensity all the way up to 11. McBain's technical command of all things guitar is jealousy-inducing, jaw-droppingly inspiring. It's hard to believe at times that he's only 25. I wish him all the best going forward, and I look forward to even what he does outside of Hellripper, even with his death metal band Lord Rot in the foreseeable future. Now, my favourite track on this album would have to be Hexian Act. If this song had been written by Metallica in the early days, it would have been a Stone Cold classic today. And the shredding in the opening riff on Savage Blasphemy has got to be one of the fastest riffs I've ever heard. in metal. And on that note, let me know in the comments down below what you thought was the better album. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.